Okay, Jay. So we got another father-son issue playing out on the interwebs. Okay, here now we're talking about Ti
What you call
and
it? The inter
King,
who?
the interwebs,
Oh,
because you
cool.
know we got King and Ti. Their altercation has been made public at a recent Falcons game. Now, I see him as being a spoiled rich kid who's still trying to dip his toe in the hood that he was never a part of.
Mm,
You
mm, mm, mm.
know, cussing his dad out, calling him all kind of names, talking about don't play with him. He quote unquote standing on business, whatever the hell that means. And but you're a father,
Mm.
you're raising a son. Um, you're not raising a son the way that you grew up. So Jay, when you see situations like this, and we've seen so many play out on the internet, what do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
I saw some other ones, but I think this is by far the worst. Well, we got to see where it goes, but because you know the Romeos of the world, it was never like trying to buck up at their parents. You know, they went
Right.
behind the scenes and suing and then talking about whether you gave me money or not, or all that other stuff. But this was worse. But he's supposed to put his foot in his ass. You as a man, you expect you're gonna have that time where that young man's gonna try you, and you line his little ass right on up. You know what I'm saying? You give him, cause you gotta give them what they looking for. You ain't knocking down that door. You gotta open up that motherfucker and give them exactly what they looking for. But beyond that, you right. This is a spoiled kid who, I think that, and I'm not blaming Ti. Definitely not for how you raised them or keeping them behind the the gate, as they would say. But when you're 43, 4, 5 years old, something like this, and you still haven't grown past the certain kind of rap, that's a difference. Because that's the influence. You know what I'm saying? This is what comes with still talking coke talk. You know what I'm saying? And you 40 something years old, or you doing a song with your child, and you talking about the birds and all this other stuff, and rolling up in the hood and all that other stuff. Talk heavy like Jay and them. You know what I'm saying? Talk about your Bentleys and Rolls and all that you riding in, so that they can hear that. You know what I'm saying? It's still that's still applicable to today. But long as you still talking about running down on cash, pulling the strap, doing all that other stuff, they want to hear that, because we wanted to hear it. We wanted to be a part of it. You see what I'm saying? Like I yes, you said I'm raising a son. My son, besides when he happened to be privy to a speaking engagement of mine, you know what I'm saying, does not hear me talk about the crimes I committed. Now, some of that T I don't have no, because his stuff is well documented, as far as him going to prison and things of that nature. So that's going to be burned in the back of their heads. But you got to kind of do the best you can. And not that he's not doing the wrong thing and doing anything wrong, but you got to do the best you can to give them just as much to combat that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't add to that. You know they're going to have that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mother being a porno star. Like, hey, man, like, yo, mama, okay, you did that from 19 to 29. Well, you 49 as my mama right now. I'm hoping that you've done just enough or more in life that they're going to talk more about this part than that part. Like, Kim Kardashian's children are not going to keep talking about her being on the sex tape because of all the other things she's accomplished since being on the sex tape. You know what I'm saying? And we have to get past that. A lot of us are not getting past the past. Yes, that made him the money. That guy, hey, I'm talking that trap talk, talking that, and it got there. But at some point, you have to graduate from the trap, even in your music, even in the people that you're around, even in the glorification. Now, yes, T.I. is very articulate. He's the person you want to hear. He's going to give you the 100,000 SAT words, and he's educated himself, and that's all good. But when you put out an album, and y'all Bankhead Mafia, I remember being at a concert. I'm like, I was looking for. I've been at T.I. concerts before, different parts of South Carolina, Atlanta, DC. That last one I was at some years back, when he started Bank Road, whatever mafia, and doing it, I'm like, oh, this ain't it. Because you regressing when it comes to that. You're trying to fit in where you've already succeeded past. And these babies are watching that. This is what these babies are listening to. And so they want to be that. I'm not T.I. I'm not rich like T.I. I'm from the hood just like he is, but I'm not rich like him. But I don't have to worry about my son in that space as much as he does because he doesn't see that. Not just he's in a nice house, because he is. Not because he's in private school, because he is. But he's not going to see that. That's not going to be glorified in no way, shape, form, or fashion, and nothing that his father does. Because I'm way past that prior to you coming to this earth. And the kids are going to do what you do. They're not going to do what you say.